Gottlieb, Fun Park. Let's turn around and start a game. This one is pretty cool. By hitting this pop bumper, changes like the stoplights to indicated value. If you get all the yellows lit up, you get one extra ball. If you get the red lit up, you get 2 additional balls. And if you get all the green lit up, you get 1 ball. When red or yellow value has been scored, all sequence numbers reset. We'll have to see that. Yeah, there you go. They reset. It's kind of cool. So we got, what is that? 1 ball out of that? Yeah, 1 yellow additional ball. So let's do red, which should be here. Okay, now this we have to change by hitting the pop bumper. We're on red. Now we got to get the arrow to be on 9 or 10 to get additional ball. We got 4 balls right now. There we go. We got 6. Now, and then they reset. So that's kind of cool. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we'll change the pop bumper to green. There's our score. And game over. That was one of the coolest little things I did. Well, that bell's just a ringing, isn't it? This was actually a feature that was on Fun Park. There's 2 bulbs behind that bullseye. One should be a flasher. Instead of being a flasher, I put a color changer in there. These are all Comet bulbs, just so you know. Everything in here is Comet bulbs. See now it's red. Everything, this is all 100% Comet LEDs in here. But yeah, so far it plays great. It plays great. I haven't had to make 1 adjustment on it. I do have to tighten down the flippers because I just put the Playfield in. I'll have to do that and then put the new caps on and all the plastics on, but so far it's a great player. But yeah, it's a cool game. Everything's been gone through, or everything's been rebuilt. There was some parts missing out of, I think, end of stroke switches were broke off, so those I fixed. I fixed some of the janky wiring that was on here. That's been all rebuilt. New cutter hairpin clips on there. Playfield, we did get 2 coils. So let me set this down and get that ball out of here. Put it in my pocket. Get this Playfield up. Oh yeah, I gotta put the ball shooter rod in too. Alright. Playfield went through everything here and rebuilt it. I did have some weird wire attached to this lug here. I'm scared to touch because I've zapped myself. That lug right there. It had some weird wire on there. Don't know what the hell that was. But cut it off. Went through and labeled some of the fuses that didn't have labels on anymore. There was one way back there and then one here. I put new stickers on, labels that shows what they are. I think I had a couple spinners. This is some aftermarket wiring that they fixed. Half the GI was out on top here, so what they did, they ran a jumper wire from here all the way down to here to fix it. But I had found that the wire was broke right here. These wires right here, they were just broke off there and they were just sitting there. So that's why they lost all those GIs. Anyways, those are fixed now. They're fixed properly, but I left that other wire on there because it's just a double pathway for power. So if the power isn't coming from here, it's going through there, but it's just extra bulletproof, you know what I mean? Both coils were replaced because one was, I believe it was a Bally coil, and this one right here was melted and nuked bad, so bad it was stuck in there and I had to beat it out. You can see there's a little smoky fire damage there. This coil was correct, so it got 2 coils there. I think that was the only 2 coils. Yeah, I believe that's only 2. Like I said, everything's been rebuilt. All the sockets have been bulletproofed, where you can see the base is soldered onto the stand here, and if they needed, wires were soldered to the end of the bulb, like right there. This one hasn't been done, but if any were flaky that way, that's how I fixed them. This also had one new socket put on from somebody did the shop job. I'm guessing whoever fixed this wire put a brand new socket in there. Yeah, that's about it. Flippers were just rebuilt. I just got done doing that a couple minutes ago. What else? I have to do it shooter rod, which is right there. I just wanted to get the Playfield in and start beeping and booping with this thing with the ding-a-ling ding-dongs, and getting the flux capacitor flexing. It had brand new leafs on it. This is weird because a lot of the older Gottliebs had flipper leafs on a Playfield, and these were rods here that actuated the flipper switches, because you're used to switches being on a cabinet, kind of like this old Chicago that's giving me bad juju. We're not talking about old Chicago. The flipper on every modern game, they're all on the cabinets, but Gottlieb put them on the Playfield for some reason. Anyways, those are good. So these are not the usual bulbs I put in a Playfield. Let me set this back down again. Get the Playfield down. These were experiments on this game. These are all cool whites. So I thought it'd be a little different. Cool whiting the game. These are warm whites. I always put warm whites in a pop bumper, but everything else is cool white. I think it sets off the game a little differently. Let's do a dark with the light off. It sets it off a little differently. I don't know. Once I get the plastics on, we will see. I'll make one more video going over with the plastics on. But I wanted to do an experiment with cool whites, just because so you guys can see what cool whites look like on an older EM. So this was all an experiment I did. There's all cool whites in the head too, and then that's a Comet color changing bulb right there. As you can see, like I said, we'll wait till it gets red. Come on. There we go. When you start again, see how that changes? So yeah, that's supposed to be a flasher in there. There, now it flips over to the color. I thought that was cool as hell. So I'm like, I'm not putting a flasher in there that just blinks. I'm gonna be cool and put a color changer in there. But yeah, like I said, I didn't do one adjustment on it. I try to pre-adjust everything underneath. and get it as close as I can. I did adjust these when they were, what do you call it, when I was under the playfield. But they're perfect, because when I did put the rubber on, I could see that they were pinched. So those I did have to adjust, but I didn't adjust anything under the playfield. So anyways, that's Gottlieb Fun Park. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I do like this stoplight thingy. That is pretty genius. And this playfield is so pretty. It is so clean. I just got to put the apron on. Oh yeah, these, when they put those new flipper switches, people use the correct length screws, because you can see the dents right here. Yeah, they put long screws in there and went through the playfield. Thank God when they did it, it did only put screws here. So they didn't fix anything else anywhere there. I'm like so happy that they only put screw holes through here. And the apron covers that. And these were pointy, so I ground them down so they'd be flush. Not that it matters, but it's just anybody sticks their hand on it, they're not going to get stabbed by them. But here, you can see how the flippers work. Well, there, pushes that rod, and then you can see the flipper. There. That's actually the contact right there, see? Isn't that kind of neat? And this side does that too, but obviously you can't see that. So anyways, yeah. Cool stuff along the bottom here. Please like and subscribe, and follow Mark's Basement Arcade on Facebook. But yeah, this one's been an awesome play. Don't look at that one. This game's been an awesome pleasure to work on. Anyways, take care, and thank you, and love all you guys. Later.